This armored vehicle is built on the sturdy Sadco 4x4 chassis and powered by a diesel engine that delivers between 135 and 210 horsepower. Drivers can choose between manual or automatic transmission, and on the road, it can hit speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour. With a range of up to 1,400 kilometers on a full tank, it's designed to cover serious ground. It measures just under 6 meters long, a little over 2 meters wide, and a bit more than 2 meters tall. It weighs about 5.9 tons empty and up to 8.8 tons fully loaded, carrying anywhere from 1 to 2.5 tons depending on the module. It can also cross water up to 1.2 meters deep using a snorkel system. In terms of protection, it can take hits from 7.62 millimeters armor-piercing rounds and handle artillery fragments. The floor can survive blasts equivalent to 600 grams of TNT under the wheels or hull. The steel cabin is welded together as a single structure, and the windows are resistant to bullets. Even with a flat tire, the vehicle can keep moving for up to 50 kilometers. What really makes this vehicle special is how its rear modules can be swapped out in the field. Need to move troops? There's a version for that. Medical evacuation? There's one for that too. From the APC-5, APC-6, and APC-10 troop carriers to cargo beds, ambulances, and command units. All versions bolt onto the same front cabin and share the same protection and performance. Crave was first shown in 2012, so it's a compact 4x4 armored scout vehicle, and it's actually designed as part of France's Scorpion program. Typically, it's operated by a crew of 3 and measures around 5 meters long, 2.5 meters wide, and just under 2 meters high. Depending on the level of armor and any upgrades, the weight comes in between 8 and 10 tons. The 6-cylinder turbo diesel engine delivers about 320 horsepower, which gives it a top speed of around 110 kilometers per hour. And, some variants are even fitted with engines up to 400 horsepower for a bit of extra performance. The suspension here is fully adjustable, and thanks to a unique axle steering system, it can even move sideways, true to its Crave name. Armor protection starts at level 2 or 3, but it can be pushed to level 4, so it can defend against heavy machine gun fire and mines. Inside, the crew is protected by angled hull armor, blast-resistant seating, and bulletproof glass. Instead of a traditional turret, the Crave supports a variety of remote-controlled systems, which can handle everything from machine guns and grenade launchers to anti-tank and anti-air missiles. Plus, there's a digital network that links sensors, weapons, and crew stations, giving everyone full 360-degree awareness. The Cockerill 9 was unveiled in 2022, and honestly, it's faster, lighter, and built with a totally different purpose in mind. It's a two-seater that weighs about 3.5 tons and uses a carbon fiber hull. On the road, it can reach up to 200 kilometers per hour, and get this, it can go from 0 to 100 in just 6 seconds. During a 2023 SWAT raid in Texas, officers used mobile shields like the LD-1 to push forward safely while taking heavy fire. The LD-1 works in tight spaces and wide-open zones alike. It's super useful for entries, stairwells, evacuations, and for safely moving gear or wounded individuals into or out of danger. While it was designed with the Polaris Sportsman in mind, its mounting system makes it adaptable to similar ATVs. Its shield kit turns the Polaris Sportsman 850 Premium ATV into a fast-moving armored vehicle, purpose-built for high-risk situations. Its frame is made from laser-cut high-strength steel and coated with a tough industrial finish. The armor panels meet strict ballistic standards and can be swapped out when needed. Thick, multi-hit ballistic glass gives full visibility while stopping serious threats. Protection wraps entirely around the driver, and when the doors open, the shield extends to create a 120-inch safety zone for nearby team members. What stands out is how this kit adds serious defense without slowing the vehicle down. The ATV keeps all of its original power, speed, and handling, even over rough terrain or in bad weather. Nothing about the machine's core functionality gets blocked or weighed down. The shield attaches using custom steel brackets, which means no permanent changes to the ATV. It's modular too. The whole system can be lifted off in one piece for maintenance or transport. Quick open doors make it easy to jump in or out fast, a detail that matters in active operations. So, switching magnification mid-movement has always been a pretty clumsy trade-off. You either have to adjust your zoom or keep your grip, never both at the same time, but the scope switch really changes that. It actually lets you stay locked in with your support hand while dialing your magnification on the fly, just using your thumb. The whole system weighs about 10 ounces for the mount, and around 4 for the cable and slider. It supports both 30 and 34mm scopes. A stainless steel cable glides smoothly through a set of rollers and pulleys, making movement easy. You can set it up for either hand by rerouting the cable, depending on whether you want to push or pull the slider. Just make sure your scope has a low-friction zoom ring, and your rail gives you at least 11.5 inches of room. Setup isn't quick. Expect to spend some time fitting it right, aligning the mount, adding shims, threading the cable. Many will want a gunsmith involved, but once it's installed, the payoff is solid. The thumb slider gives instant magnification changes without moving off target or breaking your stance. This thing was tested hard and didn't flinch. The metal parts hold up under pressure and the cable system keeps working even when pushed. And if you're wondering what happens if it goes electronic, don't worry, there's still a manual option. Speaking of that, a motorized version is already in the works. It was previewed at SHOT Show 2025 and includes push-button zoom, all in a compact housing. It still works with standard 30 and 34mm optics. Is it possible to spot danger before anyone hears it coming? That's the job of DRS RADA's radar systems, which are designed to track incoming rockets, artillery shells, drones, and other threats in real time. These systems aren't just for one type of mission, they've been adapted for everything from ground-based defense to naval and mobile operations. At the core is the ACHR, which is a compact radar unit using S-band technology and active MIMO antennas. Each one covers 90 degrees horizontally and vertically, and 4 units together can watch an entire hemisphere. It runs on just 200 watts, connects through Ethernet, and handles extreme temperatures. Detection ranges vary by target, up to 4 kilometers for rockets, 3 kilometers for tiny drones, 15 kilometers for helicopters or vehicles, and, 22 kilometers for fast jets. It also can track hundreds of objects at once, filter out clutter, and adapt to different missions. These radars aren't just concepts, they are in use across more than 30 countries, including frontline units in the US Marine Corps. Integrated with weapon systems like Smart Shooter's Smash Hopper, they form a complete detection-to-engagement chain. Quick to respond and tough to fool, they provide early warning, pinpoint threat locations, and keep troops a step ahead when seconds count.